Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to another weekend live with me, Fox Outdoors, aka Cliff. Hope everybody's doing well. I would like to first and foremost point out that StreamYard is currently being extremely stupid. They have once again added another useless, craptastic update with this so-called stupid-ass Mars whatever that they've got set going on here. So now you have the option of doing a vertical or horizontal layout. Do not do the vertical. It looks like you're filming a goddamn short. It's absolutely terrible. What the hell are pocket gophers? Also, hi, Jason. Yeah, I do not like the new update for StreamYard. It is absolute trash. Yes, that is why my first live was canceled, because I picked the vertical version and my screen was about this big. I did not like, and I could not change it back. There was no option to get it unswitched once you start the live. So, yeah, deleted the live. I still have no idea what a pocket gopher is. I don't. You guys are. I want finger monkeys. Those are the ones I want, because then I can send them under things and get all the change. Pepper, do what now? We're supposed to do. I was supposed to pick a pepper. Were they supposed to be pickled? Was I supposed to have a pack of them? Good evening, Shawnee. How's it going? We have garden stuffs. Well, I don't really have garden stuffs, but I have garden stuffs. I mean, I suppose I can get a pepper. It's not like I don't have peppers that I can't. My greenhouse is loaded with them right now. Probably got about 100 freaking peppers out there. I'm not eating the little ones, because the last time I ate a little one, I nearly killed myself. I was dying. The little tiny pepper. It's the little ones. What is going on here? I've got chat, but I have no clue what is happening. Oh, I suppose I can chomp some peppers. I don't like doing the little ones though. Those, I mean, I'm telling you, the freaking little Tabasco peppers that I grow are stupid hot, like stupid hot. Greetings up north of the 49th. I have people in here. Nice. Yeah, my peppers did not do as well as I would have liked them to have done this year, but I also didn't give them as much fertilizers as I should have, or at least any sort of organic compost. I just sort of watered them and let them go. But I do have tons of peppers. I mean, my plants are just going crazy, even the ones that are outside getting toasted by the cold. Nice. Yeah, definitely probably going to have to trap it, Shawnee. Jason should tell you to probably just use, what is it? I believe, not a dog proof, like a conibear sort of situation. That is a lot of peppers. There you go, the Maccabee. Ooh, I don't know. Bunnies eat a lot of food. Bunnies eat a lot. Bunnies eat a ton. Am I even... Weird question. Am I even being heard in the chat? I don't even know if this thing's going today. What is going on? Well, I suppose while I'm waiting, I know I have... Oh, okay, good. I thought I was... I thought something was weird over here. All right, hey Cecilia, how's it going? Awesome, glad. Okay, so I guess while everyone's chatting in the chat, I'm gonna go run outside and I'm gonna grab a pepper and see if I have any friendly pollinators hiding on my greenhouse. I had like 4 or 5 of them in there last night, and like 8 the day before. So I will be right back momentarily. I do have some beverages. Don't have the spicy one. To answer your question, Cecilia, I was eating lasagna. Haven't had one in a while, so I figured I'd get one. I could eat this bastard. You know what? Screw it. Never mind, I decided not to go outside. I have one of these things. I have one of these gnarly little turds. These are the cherry peppers. This one's actually been inside. It was actually half green about 2 days ago. Still nice and firm. It's been sitting inside. Smells like a bell pepper, but I know it's going to work. Or I know it's going to be warm. And I know I full on bet that if Phil joined us doing this, he'd be eating either a Carolina Reaper, Bootless Scorpion, or was the purple Genghis Khan or whatever that he was just munching on. What do these buttons do? Oh, I can remove myself from stage. Ooh, interesting. Ooh. He's talking about a ground steak, because if you do it to a regular steak, first off, that's a waste of like $17. Second off, you're most likely going to get some random dog trying to steal your traps. This is just the sarcasm funny mode of me. Trying to be weird. No, you don't want to use a beef steak. That's a fairly. I mean, they might enjoy eating a tomato. Who knows? But this is just me being silly, trying to be entertaining, sort of. while also trying to simultaneously not trying to fall asleep. I look like hell today. No, beef steak. A beef cake is somebody you like drool over on the beach. Or, well, at the beach. Wooden stake will work. You can pretend the ground is a vampire. Just nail it in there. I did not expect that to work, actually. Oh, righty then. No! Wait, did you get to keep the deer? Yeah, hello, Colin. Oh, fun. Is everybody okay? I'm assuming everybody's all right. No broken bones, nothing major, no hospital visits. Oh, he's dealing with the deer. Ooh, so you did get to keep the deer. All right, everybody's okay. That's good to hear. I have no idea how hot this pepper's going to be. And to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to hurl or not after eating it, because I just ate an entire bag of freaking Sun Chips and 3/4 of a lasagna. And the worst part is, I do have my... Damn, freaking floor is dirty. Really dirty. I do got my... Yeah, grills are easy to replace as long as the radiator's not destroyed. I think you're more or less okay. I'm doing something stupid here because I need to add a little bit of moisture to my Clorox wipes. And yes, funny thing is, you can actually add water back to your Clorox wipes and revitalize them, even if the towel roll dries out. Clorox wipes are weird. Wait, you're not eating a hot pepper tonight, Jason? Oh, you're killing me here. I don't know if this one's gonna be hot or not. Because this is one of the cherry peppers that I've been growing that I've got that I've saved a couple for you. I'll send you the dry ones when I get to them, but yeah, these are the ones I've been hoarding for you. Well, that's good that the radiator's all right, because those are a pain in the butt to replace. Nope, haven't sent out any yet. I get rid of gophers in a weird way. I will, wherever their exit is at, I will stick a sharp stabby knife or a sharp pointy piece of wood in there, and then I will flood the hole with water for like 10 minutes. I'll sit there and just fill that sucker with water, and then just backfill it with dirt, and then just jam a sharp stick in there. They do not like getting poked in the nose. It's usually how I get rid of them. I mean, you could do the fun gas method, but those gas canisters aren't exactly cheap. That, and you kind of poison the ground and whatever else is in it. So I don't recommend the poison canisters. I mean, if you really want to have fun, you can pour 6 gallons of gasoline down the hole, see where that goes, and then light that on fire and see what happens. But again, I don't recommend that method because that's a good way to possibly cause some severe damage in your yard. Yeah, you can also wait there with a 45. Well, keep in mind, I'm using a regular garden hose, not the hose off of a fire hydrant. If I was using a fire hydrant hose and I could shove that down there in that hole, I would do that. Yeah, I have quicker reflexes with a trigger finger than I do releasing a bow arrow. Yeah, I figured that's what that was supposed to say, Jason. Go first, we'll swim upstream. I mean, I don't particularly like swimming upstream. It takes a lot of energy. I don't. I think I'm gonna regret eating this cherry pepper. So wait, Jason, what particular one did you pick? Because yeah, but he was also using sticks of dynamite and trying to blow up the gopher that way. Oh, is that what that one was? That was the Anaheim. How big was that? Because that thing only looked like it was like the size of a jalapeno. He shaped one, if I remember, he shaped one like a gopher, thinking that the gopher would take it. But yeah, I believe that was a C4. Damn it! Here I'm over here eating a freaking cherry pepper that's like tiny as hell. And the thing is, it's for me when it comes to peppers, it's not the heat, it's not the taste, it's the texture of like eating crunchy grass. But I'll do it. It takes me a second to get over the funky texture, but I'll do it. That'll be the one I eat. Or I could get a jalapeno. I got some good ones out there. I got some really good jalapenos out there. Actually, now that I'll do that one. I'll go get me a jalapeno. They're hot, but not hot, but hot. All right. I'm probably going to regret my decision tonight doing this because Jason decided randomly to force me to do this. So we have options today. What the hell? I have a Peter Pepper with a tail. All right. So we have the option cherry pepper. Have no idea the heat level on these. Have not eaten any of these. I got this little nasty turd. Tabasco pepper. These suckers are hot for some reason, the way I grow them. Little tiny pepper. Stupid hot. And I've probably got pepper people in the chat laughing at me, or watching this laughing at me. Yellow Ghost. First time I planted this like 2 years ago, and finally planted. Finally giving me some. And I actually cannot tell if this thing's got seeds in it or not. But, Yellow Ghost. It's pink, by the way. It's like a peach color. I have big old fat jalapeno. You can still see a little bit of green near the stem. I just plucked that off. That's a good size. I mean, that's a decent size jalapeno. Like, oh, if only I could get them to grow like another inch and a half, they would be like solid jalapenos. And then I have the funny one. I have this. I've got this one. Peter Pepper. And this is the first time I've seen a Peter Pepper with a freaking tail. So I have a wiener tail. This weird little piece here. I don't know why I did it. But yeah, from that angle, you can see it. And yeah, these are normally supposed to be red. These are supposed to be red. These guys are supposed to be red. Technically, a jalapeno is supposed to be green. Technically. But you can see a little bit of the striations there, or stress marks. A few of them on here. Sorry, trying to get this glare off of here, but this pepper is really shiny. There's a couple of more little blemishes down here on this end. I'm going to eat one, and I do have food in my stomach, so we're good. I just don't know which one we're going to eat. Which one I'm going to vote for, or which one I'm going to try. I've eaten one of these before, the first time I grew them, and it just tasted like a bell pepper. There was no heat to it. Hopefully this time, since I stressed the plant out more, this one will be they might be a little hotter. I don't know. I'm tempted to eat. I don't have any milk. I've got water. Milk is a temporary stopgap measure. It's an instant cool, but in the long run, you're still going to be burning. Your better options are like a PBJ or something right afterwards, but you got to wait. I'm just going to wait and hopefully ride out the burn. Hopefully not die too much. If that is the case, push comes to shove, I've got cheese puffs, beef sticks, and 2 more bags of robin's eggs. So if I have to, I'll bust out some robin's eggs. But I think I should be fine. I know Phil's probably watching the game over there, but he's more than welcome to join us if he so chooses. If he so chooses not to, that is okay as well. But yeah, so there's that. Apparently Jason decided to issue me. He's like, pick a pepper, eat it. And I'm like, all right, well, okay then. So I've got 5 to choose from. I'd have more, but my Carolina Reapers, or no, my habaneros did not want to grow this year again. I am seriously struggling to get those things. And the funny thing is the jalapenos, they just took off on me. I've been growing for 3 years now, like nobody's business. Oh, you could eat one, just might not be very comfortable later. Oh, geez. Jason the caterpillar or something ate your pepper? Oh, that sucks. Oh man, that is hilarious and also sad at the same time. Oh man, that is well. I guess you only got 4 seeds out of the whole pepper. Well, there's a possibility that whatever creature poops out the seeds later, you may get a random surprise Anaheim out in the bush or randomly out in your yard. Eighth of an inch. So a little tiny guy. Yeah, that's why these little guys, these ones you can't break off with the stems. You just touch the pepper and the whole thing just falls off. Like it detaches like a lizard's tail. Like normally you can just these ones have thicker stems. You just kind of pull them toward the opposite side of where they bend, and they usually snap right off. As you can see, that one snapped off right where the it was actually attached to the split on the stem. That one I just broke off. That one technically I broke but cut off, and then that one I cut off a couple of days ago. But these guys, you just basically you grab them like this, and you just and they just pop right off. Jason imprompted the no. Had to have been a caterpillar. Had to have been the caterpillar or a grasshopper. The one chili tapine you had. No, we're doing that in a bit, Blake. So if you want to join us, you're more than welcome. I'll throw that link up there, and you can eat one too. I'm gonna see if Phil's in here long enough to, or if he stays long enough to want to do it. But I got this little turd, Peter Pepper, Yellow Ghost, which I've got no idea if it's gonna be hot. Looks like the head of a snake. Got my gnarly Tabasco peppers. Last time I ate one of these, I almost died in the yard because I wasn't expecting the heat level. Like it threw me for a loop, and I did the stupid death nut challenge, and that last one was like 3 million Scoville. I was fine with that. I got my cherry pepper, which does not look like a cherry. It looks more like a strawberry. And then my big old fat. Up close, it looks huge. Way back here, it looks tiny. But then then you have that right there. No leaves were touched. So it had to have been a cat, or it must grasshopper maybe. Or I don't know if it would have been a squirrel because that would have climbed up your plant. It would have snapped the plant. Although I think you have that one staked. You got a support pole on that one. I'm just sitting here rubbing my peppers for some reason. You got any peppers this year, Blake? Did your greenhouse give you anything? This one's even got bumps on it. This is gonna be a weird. I don't know which one I'm gonna eat. Let's see. I forgot how to do Oh, do I got to do that on the YouTube side? Oops. Yeah, it's because I don't have the other options. That's why. Oh, there we go. Add options. Oh, I can only. Oh, this is some BS. Trying to see if I can't get rid of some of these. Man, I could only add 2 options for this. Never mind then. Well, yeah. But I've got 5 to choose from, so I suppose that this, once I get the, once Jason pops up to do this with me, I guess I can let everyone do a quick poll on which one I should or should not eat. You guys are probably going to torment me and make me eat one of the hot ones, which, to be honest, I have no idea which one out of all 4 of them is going to be the hottest. I just remember the little ones are surprisingly hot. Because once again, the least hot one might be this one, but I don't know. I really don't. If this one has no heat to it and I eat it and it tastes like a bell pepper, I'll do the cherry pepper. Well, I was going to start a poll, but it was only going to give me 2 options to add this stuff in here, and it wasn't going to let me do anything else. I can do a Q&A, but the Q&A doesn't do anything because that's just literally answering the question. But we'll see what Jason has. So whatever he's got, I'd probably try to match it heat-wise or at least size-wise. I don't have anything that's 3 to 4 inches pepper-wise. Pepper-wise. So we shall see, we shall see. We shall definitely see. Why not? Why not do it? For fun, for views, and possibly for spews. Because remember, spews get views. I just hope I don't projectile onto my keyboard, because that would be the end of the live stream at that point, because I'd have to shut everything down and completely power down my keyboard or computer just to wash it. And I do mean with water. Because there ain't gonna, yeah, I don't have any other means of going live after that. All right, Jason's got the Anaheim. Yeah, I'll just do this one then, if that's the case. And it's not 3 inches, but again, heat level on this once more unknown. I got a trash can. I can get a bag. I got bags everywhere. Actually, no, I don't. I just tossed all of them. Actually, no, I got a good one back there. I'll get that one if I have to. I've also got a bucket back here, so if I have to, I'll just do it in my water can bucket. Or for my water thing. But I should be good. I've also got an empty bucket over there, or an empty cheese snack container, so I should be all right either way. And this guy's actually been sitting outside for a couple of days. Oh, Jason, you dingle. This one just smells like green. Actually, now it smells like Clorox wipes. Yeah, I really don't think this one's going to be hot. Damn, that's a pungent pepper. Yeah, I really don't see any seeds in this thing, so I don't think this is going to be hot. Oh, there's one there. Yeah, let's blind myself. Let's find out. Oops. Sorry, folks. Trying to see what I got. Oh, damn, right in the eye. Yeah, there's a few seeds in here, but not a lot. And there ain't no way hell I can see through the other ones, because these ones are. That's probably the thinnest membrane on a pepper, aside from maybe the Arabibis. But I haven't planted the Arabibis. I might try those next season. But I still got a lot of stuff I can do in the greenhouse once I get the heating situation figured out. It was working fine, and then somebody messed with it, and now it's not working the way it's supposed to, and I have to yell at somebody because I told them not to mess with something, and they did it anyway, so fucking people don't listen. And I'm not exactly prone myself to sitting there messing with the peppers. Electric. I've got tons of cherry peppers. Plants. I got dozens of these things just chilling outside. I still got to harvest all of them. I was going to try to do some of that before I came back from work, but was at work a little longer than expected. So I might just do a quick snag on a few of them in the morning and just take some to work with me. Yeah, I wish I could have shown you guys the jalapeno plant. That thing is loaded. Loaded. Like, absolutely. I got two of them. Both of my jalapeno plants that I have that I separated and overwintered went nuts. One of them's like 3 foot, 4 foot tall, and it's stacked from like almost the bottom of the plant all the way to the top with just peppers. Like, just like this, just tons of them. And I still have my bag back here drying out with 2 pounds of peppers in there, too. So speaking of which, I should probably make sure none of them are getting all fuzzy. Yeah, looks like they're drying out nicely. Look at that shriveled cherry. Look at the color on that versus that one. Those are the same pepper. That's a newer pepper, and that one's been drying for like a week and 2 weeks. And like I said, I have a bunch in here. I don't have any moldy ones. At least I don't think I do. It's hard to tell in a bag that's about 1.5 feet deep. Oh yeah, oh, looks like that one is that one might not be a good one. Looks like the core on that one got pushed in somehow. But see again, another cherry pepper. Tons of them. I got tons of habaneros in here. Sorry, jalapenos. A couple of shriveled Peter peppers, which, to be honest, doesn't look like much, but when they're all shriveled, at least the jalapenos, you can tell when they start drying out, it just looks like a wrinkled jalapeno. I should put like a small CPU fan on the box or in the bag so they dry out faster. I was going to go through here and take out all the stems. That way I can just grind them all up and make powder with everything that I had, but it got lazy on that one too and I didn't do it. Wow, 4 bag of avocados for $1. Damn. Yeah, it was just about the same for me, Jason. Dark, almost dark when I got home. I had maybe 20 minutes of sunlight left. That's crazy. That's a good bargain though. Four avocados for $1, which means they were probably almost ripe or well, pretty much past ripeness. But at least on the plus side, you got 4 avocados that you could possibly grow. I mean, you can grow them, but whether or not they produce is a whole nother story. Oops, still firm. Oh, wow. 4 for $1 and still fresh, just not ripe. That's crazy. That is crazy. Well, like I said, try to get those 4 growing. Drops. I've got a bag of avocados here at the house, but every time I try to grow an avocado, I can't ever figure out how to do it, or I just don't do it right. And I've done the stupid stick it in a jar, add water, and leave it where it's, gets light, and I can't do it. I might have better luck just sticking it in a pot with dirt, putting some water in it, and then covering it. And maybe seeing if I can't get it to go from there. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. On a plus side, though, or on another positive note, my crocus sativas are going. Why is Matt going nuts? He already knows what day it is. Macus, Macus, Atecus, Crackus, Smackus, Wackus. That cat's used to me. Cat knows me. Yeah, cat knows me. He's freaking out. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, so my crocus, endocolon. I think your pronunciation is like what a frog does. That's my guess, but yeah, most likely would have to hear the Latin pronunciation because I almost guaranteed this was a Latin word. So I would need either the Latin or the French pronunciation of it to maybe possibly assume what the proper phonics are for that word, but to me, it's just crocus or crocus, kind of like crocodile or crocs, those ugly ass foam shoes. And then sativus, which to me, again, just the name just sounds Latin. It could be crocus, Could be crocus. I don't really know. That I do have them. They are splitting. Crocus. So what a frog does. Drops got accosted for wet treats by the cats. Ribbit. That's what a frog says working at a condom factory. Ribbit, ribbit, smooth, ribbit. Sorry, had to go there. Everybody left. Everybody left. Phil just pops in to say hi. Phil's one of my other YouTube brothers. Been on him for ages now. I wish we had the Monday crew back again, but I'm stuck at work all Monday. So I can't ever make anything. All my Monday YouTube videos, I just get rid of them because I'm never going to get caught up on them. I don't have enough time. I could probably spend 12 hours every day for the next year and still be incredibly far behind on videos. Call in sick. Nobody's gonna cover me. I have nobody to cover me. So yeah, I don't call in sick. I very rarely call in. I've only called in once in 12 years, and I took myself to the hospital. I think I'd rather work myself to death and get nowhere than apparently have fun in my life. But again, with the gardening, this is where I'm at this point. It's more relaxing than all the other stuff I used to do. It's a lot less expensive, but also not, because Jesus, gardening can get expensive. Oh, sorry, folks. Ugh, sorry. Still a little tired from the last few days. In like 15 minutes, give or take. This one started a little late due to the unfortunate first set planning. How many did you get? Drops. Yeah, so I do some unfortunate misinformation on StreamYard's side. And yes, I'm blaming you, StreamYard. Because their stupid Mars, whatever the crap layout thing that they got going on now, I need to tell them that shit sucks. So when this live ends, they're going to, yeah. Man, yours already started to root. Yeah, mine were doing the same thing. That's why I planted mine back in October. And they popped up quick. They popped up. They're still popping up flowers here and there. I got 4 more new ones. But that bulb splits quick. Like, that thing splits or multiplies real fast. I did not harvest any currently, but I do have 4 more flowers outside. Sorry, 5 more. 2 in the greenhouse and like 3 in the main garden. Oh, yeah, you need to get those in the ground or somewhere warm, their drops. You should have already had them in the ground. I was technically supposed to have mine in the ground in September when I got them, but yeah, I was lazy and I didn't have anywhere to put them. Once I got one of my containers cleaned out, I put half of them in there and then a half of them in another one. But yeah, next year they might be getting their entire planter onto their own. Or at least half of the current planter the silver planter they are in, because like I said, they split fast. I know they're a bulb style, but I have never seen a bulb style plant multiply this quick. Every one of them that I had planted already has like 3 to 5 sprouts popping up around it, which is insane in my opinion. And it's only been 1 month and 6 days since I put them in the ground. It's almost 40 days, and they are going nuts. Which kind of makes me beg to think that sticking them in a smaller container was a very bad idea. But you never know until you plant something and grow it. You don't know what the limitations of the plant are, and you don't know, well, you technically know the limitations of the planter itself, but you don't know what. Goddamn. Sorry. Jesus. I ran out of energy all of a sudden. But God, man, if one of those pops up and says "Feed me Seymour," I'm giving it fertilizer. That doesn't seem like a very big container. So 3 square feet. And yes, a cube is a square. Yeah, that's not really a really big container. Yeah. Mind you, I don't know what your packaging or how you got yours or the information you got on their drops for your stuff. Mine, personally, the stuff when I got it, they sent me planting guide, info packet, some other stuff. Apparently, you can plant those things 12 to a square foot. Which to me seems a little tight, especially as fast as they multiply. So I spread mine out like 4 to 5 inches each. There's like 4 or 5 inches in between each one. And I feel by next year that planters where I've got them is going to be just overrun or almost to capacity. And they tell you too, once you put these in the ground, once you stick them in ground, you're supposed to just leave them there for like 5 years before digging them up to split them, which I think is insane. That is not the water container I need. I need that one. Because I figure in a few years, I'll have, I don't know, probably a couple hundred of them damn things. And I'm starting off with 30. I figure by next year, I'll probably have 130. Or 150. If I can get 5 splits off of each one, it'll be 150. And I might do a 2-year run. I might pull them all out in 2027, see what happens. Split them up, put them in another container, see what happens. I will say this. having it in a metal container will keep them from being eaten from things like rabbits, gophers, prairie dogs, ground squirrels. Maine squirrels, your tree squirrels might dig them up, but I think if you have them under enough mulch, they shouldn't bother them. Mine are under, I don't know, about 3 inches. I chucked them under there. Okay. All right, so we're getting close to that time. I'm going to get the stuff up here. We'll get, for those of us doing peppers, bring your pepper. For those of us not doing peppers, forever hold your pepper lineage down in the basement or just hold it off to the side. There's going to be that. I started late, but we'll get that in here now. Still got about 5 more minutes, but that's okay. I have had a day. Don't know why I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm probably going to die. I also have a headache. I've had a headache all day long. Not fun. Not fun. And I have been drinking water.
Excuse me. Good evening, everybody.
Non-pepper.
Look how red that is.
Yeah, that was half green when in the picture you showed me.
Yeah.
I'll do I'll do your red. I'll do my yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, whichever one changes color, I'll let you guys know who wins.
But let me go get the beverage portion of this half. Have you got your beverage set, Jason?
Yeah, I've already been drinking it.
Didn't even wait to do the pour?
I got mine.
I can do another one.
You doing a spicy beverage or a regular beverage?
Not regular beverage, non-spicy.
Non-spicy beverage?
Non-spicy beverage.
Well, I'm going to get my spicy beverage.
Now, for some odd reason, they have the heaters turned on inside the store when it's 80 degrees outside.
By the way, Grace, if you're still in here, if you happen to like lasagna, right now, my location at Kroger is doing the large ones, 3 for $10.
Link. Kill
What?
the link. Kill the link.
Oh, yeah. Delete. Yeah, I think we got up to like 72. I think is what my high was. I don't know where my phone went. Oh, never mind. It's down here. I forgot the other portion.
No, I said most of the day I spent sweating because it's like 85 degrees inside the store today.
It was about 72 or something like that here.
Not inside the store.
No, I was out. It was outside.
Yeah.
But I have news.
You survived.
No,
You're in the office.
I'm in the office. Got my stuff right there. Got more stuff over there. Got more stuff over there. All on shelves. And I'm in an actual office chair. No, but I'm going to watch your guys' reaction and see.
I don't think this was going to be hot. But with these, you never know. Because these are supposed to be, well, they taste really good. I like the taste of the Anaheims. I wasn't going to go out. I was actually going to eat that chili tapine. No. This is all that's left. 4 little seeds.
I've got some peppers. I don't plan on using them, but I got some peppers.
There we go. You guys can see the seeds now. I was like, oh, no.
Oh, yes. I know, at least you got the seeds.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's all you got out of it. Because if that would have had another couple of weeks or like another week to mature,
It was already red.
yeah, but
it was already almost that red.
oh, that sucks, drops. Yeah, I had that problem too. Almost my peppers took a huge hit, dropped down to like 35, and I would have been better off not having the frost cloth on my damn plants.
Now we got down to 32 degrees, 31 degrees for about 5-6 hours.
I haven't checked my weather yet. Give me a second.
Have not dropped below 34. But I think next week I'm supposed to drop down to like 29 on one of the days.
I'm checking right now. I have no idea what mine's going to be.
It's still pleasant out where I'm at right now. Very, very pleasant.
As long as the sun is out, it's fine.
65.
It's 47 here. And let's see, what's the hourly going to be today? It's going to be...
Oh yeah, your tobacco plant will be doing fine in there because that's more of a kind of almost like a tropical plant.
Yeah, we won't get cold until, tomorrow morning, and it's not even going to be super cold then. We won't hit freezing until... When are we going to do that?
Might as well get the full pour while we're
Friday.
at it. Get everything going.
Friday's when we're actually going to hit 32.
Gotta have my beverages.
Well, I got my coffee. I'm happy about that.
Stirring spoon. Dirty. Not as dirty as I thought it was. All right.
So which pepper are you planning on using? Did you judge
We'll
or
do the yellow one.
the yellow one? Okay.
Again, I have no idea the heat level on this thing.
I'm thinking I'm
It's either going to be or not going to be.
I don't have a pepper to do anything like that with, even if I wanted to, which I don't.
Yeah, I think I might be a little bit disappointed on this one.
Did it not get enough sunlight?
Or you could be completely surprised and you could be burning your tongue off.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get some heat off of this one.
Like the old anime cartoon ones, you just barely touch it with the tip of your tongue and your head explodes.
Yeah.
All right.
So do you got do a countdown 3, 2, 1 type of thing or what?
I am going to just rip the stem off of mine, so mine is now stemless.
So you're going to do pull the pin, pop it in.
You ready, Jason?
Too late. He's already biting.
Let's go.
Crunch, 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 crunch. Okay, describe what you guys are feeling.
This one's got some spice to it. Not hot, but
It doesn't have a super kick or anything like that.
mine's real sweet.
I got nothing on mine. Mine just tastes like a damn tree leaf.
I would probably say, for me, probably 0.06.
I don't even, this doesn't even have no heat to it. Like, I can't even smell heat. Ah,
Oh,
slightly disappointed.
This one's but it's
Slightly
sweet.
or completely?
Well, I'm slightly disappointed as I was expecting a little bit of heat from this, but I got nothing. It's like eating a freaking yellow bell pepper.
Well, there you go. Then that's your
At least I
rating.
got meat on this one.
Yeah, mine's a thin one. That's like I said, thin wall. You can almost see through this thing with a light.
Are you guys going to save the seeds from those?
No.
No, I got
I
the
got
plant.
like 5 more on my plant outside.
Oh, I didn't know. That's why I had to ask.
It's surprisingly sweet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw the rest of this in there.
Pepper sweet.
Howie just came in, guys.
But it does have heat to it. It's getting to a 1.
Evening, Howie. How's it going? We're just sitting here. Me and Jason are eating some peppers. I have a disappointment pepper. His has actually got a little bit of heat to it.
and I have no peppers
So,
other than my
I
daughter.
think just for the hell of it, just so you guys can watch me turn and burn, I might eat this little bastard.
Is that your number 2? What about the other one, your Peter pepper? You said you were going to eat that one.
Well, he
next.
will die if he eats that one.
This one?
Oh, the cherry tomato. Yeah, that's the one you were going to do next. You said
Or
if the
this
other one died.
one. If I eat this one,
You'll know.
ooh. Now I got all the seeds. Yeah, sure just tastes like a damn bell pepper.
Something must have happened to it that it didn't get any heat.
My plant's been kind of weird since I started growing it. Trying to chew all the seeds. Be as efficient as possible.
Yeah, I would say it was about as hot as a cinnamon stick.
Yeah, that one didn't get as tortured as mine do.
Yeah.
I let mine almost dry out to where the leaves start falling off, and then I water it again. That's how much I torture my plants.
No, I get mine to just to start to wilt.
The
Then I'll
curl.
water them. Then I'll water them.
No,
Just
maybe
when they start to fall.
maybe your let's see.
But like I said, my,
Peppers like being tortured.
but my greenhouse has been getting up to around about 95.
Mine does that in the daytime with the doors and the windows open.
No, that's with the doors closed. Windows closed.
No, I'm still getting a good amount of sun where mine's at, so that thing gets up to like 85, 90 during the daytime.
Mhm.
And around 4:30ish, it starts to cool down. I am definitely disappointed in that. That's like the third or fourth one of those yellow ghosts I've eaten, and they have disappointed me. And they're supposed to be a fairly hot pepper.
Yeah, like that. I did lick my fingers with the seeds. After the seeds, I got the burn, but it wasn't, like it's supposed to because there was no flesh. It was just a touch of the oil on my fingers.
Yeah, debating on if I should just eat this one.
Oh, I think that was gonna get you.
Is that your cherry one, right?
Yeah.
You mean the one that looks like a Roma tomato
The
it looks like a
one
cherry
that looks like a strawberry?
or a strawberry? Yeah.
Yeah, it
Cherry
looks like a
bomb.
damn strawberry. I don't know. These ones are jalapeno ones. I don't trust my jalapenos because I've eaten one that was like that was not hot, and then I ate another one and I was like, my freaking eyes were watering. Right. Well, that didn't not sit with me as well as I was expecting it to not sit with me. So.
Well, we're not
Yeah.
going to eat Johnny, so I'm not going to eat those peppers that Johnny eats.
You see the ones Phil eats.
I'm not eating those. So
I think the ones Phil eats makes Johnny's. You're talking Johnny Peppers, right?
yes,
Okay. Yeah, I think those guys are. They're, if I'm not mistaken, they're on the pepper challenge.
way ahead of me. They're
Oh, those
way
guys do the pepper challenge. There's like a listing. You get points for eating certain peppers, and you like keep ranking up.
Yeah.
Debating on whether or not I want to eat this or not. What say you, Chad? I've got only like a handful of you watching.
Well,
I know if I eat that little one, I will die.
but that.
That little one will make me throw up.
Oh, are you talking about that little the Tabasco one?
Yeah, that Tabasco one. I don't know what it is with my Tabasco plant, but that thing gives me some of the hottest damn. And I'm talking like the chili tapine heat.
Ooh. Those little chili tapines are hot.
Jeez, man, if I could send you some of these, Jason, in like good condition, you ate one, you'd be like, ooh, crap.
Like Tyler did.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting that. And I've seen him eat habaneros and ghost peppers.
Breathe, Cliffy.
I am breathing.
Don't eat the little one yet if you
I
haven't
don't
done
think I'm
so.
going to eat the
No,
little
but
one. On
like I
this
said,
one.
those little ones taste way different than the jalapeno, though. And the heat is actually different.
No, the irritating part about this a little tiny pepper, right? You wouldn't think there'd be hardly any seeds in there.
Oh,
Little tiny seeds. There's about 12 to 15 seeds in every one of these damn things. And you're like, how does that even have that many seeds in there? Boy, you'd be surprised. You would be surprised. They're little seeds.
yeah, like these little seeds here.
Yeah.
But like I said, that just barely fits inside the pepper that I'm growing.
Well, Cecilia says go for it. Who else thinks I should just munch the damn red one?
Just take a
Only
bite
if you
off.
can think you can handle it without damaging yourself. That's my opinion. I don't want to see you hurt yourself.
Oh, then you definitely don't want me to get a stapler. I'll staple my arm and I won't care. Oh, hey, look, there's Grace. All right, Grace. Well, here, I guess I'm going to try a little bit, like Jason said. I can't, unfortunately, here, let me, I'll go make myself big screen so you guys can
Already.
see that I'm doing it and there's no ifs, ands,
Trickery.
and buts on what the heck I'm actually doing.
You can hear that crunch.
Oh yeah, look at that, full of seeds. Oh yeah. Meat's a little on the medium side though.
3, 2,
That
1.
is a shit ton of seeds.
Yeah.
Nothing. No heat.
What?
Maybe you're immune.
Ha! I wish. God, the amount of seeds, though.
Yeah, that's typical for those. I
Nothing.
like to get them pickled and eat them out of the jar.
I'm just drinking water so I don't have to keep chewing on these damn seeds. Yeah, that had no heat either.
No, those ones have the heat inside the membrane.
Yeah, that I ate half the membrane with it. Like that had, I mean, look at how stuffed that is. That is
Yeah.
like loaded for bear with seeds.
Like a loaded baked potato type situation.
Like that seed that bear's about to fall off. And
Try it anyway. Try eating more. Maybe that might help.
I don't feel like sitting there eating the crunchy seeds. Not a pleasant texture.
Yeah, just eat the flesh around it if you want.
I don't even want to eat that. There was like no heat. I mean, as thick as that was, there's no heat to it.
It crunched really well. Look at Jason. He's rubbing his eyes.
No, that's because when I went to go pick the seeds, I didn't wash my hands. And I touched my face with my fingers.
Oh.
Then
Cecilia
just-
says she wants some seeds from that.
I've got tons of these. I can just send you a whole pepper. Yeah, kind of disappointed, but like, I mean, it's a huge amount of seeds. Like, I kid you not.
No, I've had hotter Anaheims. That one was actually very, very pepper fruit tasty.
Like, I've got a thing here. Let me
See, I like to get the Anaheims and I like to slice them in half and put them on sandwiches, like a ham sandwich with some cream cheese. Oh, they're so good.
Not for me. I like being able to live. But then again, spicy is not my thing. Uh-oh.
But
that is, I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see these, but
oh yeah, I can see those.
that is what was left of the seeds. That's got to be about
30?
60, not even close. We're probably looking close to like 80 seeds.
Total.
Here, Mac.
Mine, well, 80 seeds, there's probably about 100 seeds in there because I'm pretty sure I ate about 20 of them. But yeah, that is loaded for bear for seeds. I might just let these dry out. And
There's probably still some more inside that pepper too.
actually, I have 2 more left in here that don't want to come out.
Here's Macus.
Magus! Magus, a chickens, a crackers, a smackers, a waggers.
Trying to figure out where you're at.
Yeah, either that Peter pepper or that
Tabasco?
Tabasco's gonna get you.
Oh, yeah. I know full well if I eat the Tabasco pepper, I'm not going to be sitting over here very happy.
Don't
I
eat
will, I can guarantee I will be throwing up off of that one. That one will get me.
Mac, should he eat the Tabasco one?
That is a. I mean, I'd eat the rest of this, but I almost don't feel like if. I mean, yeah, you're going to get majority of the heat in the placental center, but I mean, I bit off a quarter of that already.
Now, was it sweet?
Kind of. But it wasn't like a hot sweet. It was just like, I don't know. It was just
Mine was a hot sweet, but it wasn't hot.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Was it more than a 0?
No, it was in my. This was a Jason's was at least a 1. Mine was a.
Oh well, maybe in 0.8, 0.9, maybe.
This one was a bell pepper.
Which is what do you declare a bell pepper number wise?
0.
Between 1 and 10. 0 and 10.
0.
So it was an absolute 0, no heat whatsoever.
No, there was. It had flavor, it had taste, but it didn't have no heat. That's what you want in peppers. You want the heat. You don't want. I mean, if you depending on what you're doing, I could probably use that as a fajita pepper.
Well, maybe the other ones might be different.
I'm not eating the other 3. That little one will put me on my butt.
No, the other ones you have on the plant.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the ones in there I got in there are probably hotter. They got a little bit more sun.
Yeah, they didn't have any chance to absorb the fire.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, that's going to go sit over there now. Guess I'll stare at it all disappointed. I'm not eating this one. I know damn well that one's going to be hot.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you get one that grows a freaking little curly tail right off the tip.
Yeah.
That is not normal for that pepper.
I'm sorry, it looks like a little gnome hat.
I can hear the pepper, like the seeds in it.
It rattles.
Yeah, you can hear it
Seeds
sizzle.
go down to like here.
Yeah, you can hear it sizzle.
Just remember to wash your hands before you do
Why?
anything else.
There's no heat on it. This is the only one I got to worry about.
Yeah, but you've been touching the outside. Maybe you might have some heat that way.
Well, you can touch the outside. It's just if you break the seal.
I technically did popping it off. The end stem's gone. Yeah, that.
Just touch it to your lips.
This thing would kill me.
Once you find out you have COVID and you can't taste anything.
Oh, nope. There we go.
That would really suck, though, if you had COVID and you couldn't tell.
Yeah, nope. That one's going to kill me. If I eat that one, I'm going to burn.
Breathe.
I am breathing. That's not going to, that amount is not going to kill me. But that one did have some bite to it.
That's the one you eat with food.
That's the one that bites back.
Yeah, the snack that smiles back? No, when it comes to peppers, it's a snack that bites back.
Yeah, about 8 hours later.
Damn, that jar almost fit in that jar. Yeah. Oh, I can still feel that. I'm probably being laughed at by everyone else that's over here. Being like, oh, that's a weak pepper.
Not by me. Mm-mm.
No,
But then
surprisingly.
again, I've never made any aspirations of being any other than a weak person when it comes to hot peppers.
That another seed left in there. Yeah, no, I can taste that. That's why I'm pulling all of those off. I'm grinding those into pepper. I guess we can go back to default mode.
Yeah, so you
I
just
remember to
grind
put
up
my
all
foot
those
back there when I was moving the camera.
Tabascos in, dry them up and grind them.
Oh yeah, I just got to pull them off my plant. The more I pull off of that, the more that plant produces. I probably got about 15, 20 of them that are ready to be pulled off right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, I like to eat them when they're red, nice and sweet.
Oh, those are not sweet. Not those ones.
No.
I'll be right back.
No, the chili tapines, there's no sweetness in those. It's just
Yeah,
pow.
that's just straight burn. Same with these little ones. Ooh. Jason, I got an idea.
What's that?
I'm gonna send you some of the Tabasco seeds that I have. You give me some of them tapines. Well, when you get some more.
Yeah.
And we'll see if we can't crossbreed them suckers.
Oh. Ooh.
That may or may not be a horticulture nightmare for tiny peppers.
Those little tiny
People be
peppers.
hungry now.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, that might actually have a heat level up there with Reaper.
Or it can go the other way.
It can have no heat.
You never know. No, I just need to get some alkaline soil I can put the peppers in.
I can still feel the burn off of that. I can still feel it tingling on the tip of my tongue. And the thing is, the last one I ate wasn't even red. The sucker was orange. It wasn't even fully ripe yet. And I was outside dying. Like, dying. Yeah, maybe you know what? I just fill that little jar. You know what? I need to get another little jar. I need to get more of these little things. Let's see if I can buy some. Stick all my saffron in there, and then just get a whole bunch of. I don't know where my mom got this one. Was like a weird like yogurt jar or something, but yeah, fill that with peppers.
They're making little trash cans too now.
I saw there was I ran across it the other day. Was I don't know if it was a TikTok meme or like just whatever, but they're like, have you guys gotten your
trash can yet?
Your totes and buckets from Lowe's? And I'm just like, and they just shows all the mini totes and all the mini buckets. And I was like, oh, these guys. Only Lowe's can sell a freaking 4-ounce bucket for $1.99.
What are you going to use them for, Jason?
I'm going to be putting my air gun parts in here for each individual air gun.
That makes sense. Parts for things like that. That makes sense.
Yeah, like the O-rings, the extra magazines, the fill probe.
I can use it for archery parts.
Yeah?
For fletching and stuff like that. Now that I have room to do something like that.
Yeah, Jason's got 8 of those over there. That seems stacked back in the corner. I'm still got that little burn on there.
Yeah, I still got a little bit of burn from that Anaheim.
And that was just licking the back of that pepper.
Yeah, I would consider those chili tapines for me are going to be a 10.
I would put the Tabasco pepper for me, truth be told, considering what I've eaten, that would be a solid 6.
Yeah.
Solid 6.
I have no comment on the peppers.
There's guys on here that have seen me eat some dumb hot shit on here.
Spicy?
Yep.
How's it going there, Howie?
Freaking Blake did it too.
Oh, I was there when Blake and his son both did it.
Oh yeah, they were eating the Reapers. They both about died.
I was there when Tyler's mom paid him $50 to eat that one.
Yeah, I was also there when Phil got tempted to eat a Reaper for like $50, and then the little bastard was like, "Oh no, they won't let me pay for it. It's not working. I can't get to pay." He got booted from the stream.
Yeah.
That little shit. Eating apple and twisting. Ooh, what are you twisting? Are you shouting as well?
Well, I've got some good news for you, though, Cliff.
You can finally go back to work?
No, that's actually the opposite right now. They're keeping me off work until February. I've been told I'm off work until February 5th.
Are they at least paying you back pay?
Yep. They're paying me while I'm off, yes.
Okay, so what's the good news?
Well, when I go big, you won't see that little line back there to drive you nuts.
Well, it's because you're on a different wall.
That's mine.
I know, but you're on a different wall.
I know. You don't have to worry about going nuts when you see it, though, behind
It's not
me.
that I was going nuts. It was bugging me for some reason because the lines were not straight on it. If you take a yardstick and you trace the end of one of those white squares, it will not match up with any of the other white squares.
Yeah, but it makes you watch it, though, so it's kind of hypnotic.
Yeah, I didn't get those ones, Jason. I got the regular ones, which are married over here. Because these are like $12 today.
Yeah.
I could never find them that cheap. The ones I saw were like 18.
I usually get them on sale for like 2 weeks. I didn't buy them because they were like $15.99. I was like, oh, hell no.
I don't do the peppered ones.
Yeah, I didn't do the peppered ones. I didn't grab those ones. Because those are like $15 right now, and I'd rather pay the $13 for that one to last longer.
For some reason, ours are a lot more expensive for our old trappers.
You always got to check. I'm at my store always, so I know when we do price changes. So they always do price changes on Wednesdays. So I'm usually there Wednesday or Thursday, so I know what the prices are.
Well, that was at the gas station. To be fair, it was at Quick Star.
That's
so
why.
Let me check.
Gas stations can jack up their prices 15 to 35% because people are dumb enough to buy them at that price.
Okay, for how many ounces?
Almost a pound. 15 ounces. Oh, twisting some hemp. Nice.
Is that the family size one or the regular size one, Cliff?
The 15 ounce. 15 OZ.
Okay, if I would have went to Walmart, I could have got it a lot cheaper.
Yes.
But that's the beef stick, not the beef jerky.
Yeah, beef sticks are usually the cheaper ones.
Yeah.
I like the jerky, not the sticks.
I like the jerky too, but sometimes you get a really funny bag.
I don't care. As long as I get jerky, that's all that matters.
I used to get bored when I was younger, and I would just dump the whole bag in the blender. You remember the cans of chew of the beef jerky chew? It would just be like a little tin of like it was called beef jerky skull, and you would just go there and they were like
just let it melt in your mouth and just suck the juices. Yeah.
Yeah, you just pinch off some and just stick it in your cheek and just let it sit there.
And they get in trouble for thinking that you're chewing when you're not.
Oh, almost everybody at that time, they were walking around with those cans of
brown can,
blended up beef jerky.
I've had it. It's good.
It was like the big league chew.
I'm ready for them to do a garlic black pepper.
Oh, that would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Although I believe I probably can find that down here somewhere.
It's spicy.
Man.
Not pepper spicy, but garlic spicy.
I don't recognize myself. I'm just like weird in this light.
I don't know what it is with the lighting or where you're sitting, but it looks like you lost 40 pounds in the last 2 days.
I'm not laying down anymore. I'm sitting up.
You're in the kitchen, aren't you?
No, he's in his office.
This is my office.
Ah,
There's all my gear, or some of it anyway.
I see tarps, sleeping bags, lighter fluid, cam fluid is
I got stoves. I got them all up there. First aid kit. I got
random sword on the wall.
Oh yeah, that's one of them. I got another one right over here. My bows are here and here. My firearms are up there, so you don't see those. Yep.
Yeah, I think you're definitely gonna have to invest in a ring light, even a small one.
Oh, I've got this light, but I'm not sure if it would count. You know.
Yeah, you need another one for the opposite side. I kind of feel like I need a ring light on this side.
I do have a second one. What I was playing with while you were doing your pepper thing, I was trying to figure out which of my tripods would work for the other side. I just got to figure out which one I want to put up.
Yeah, I think I need to get a bar that I can put two ring lights on. One ring light on one side, one ring light on the other side. That way I have equal illumination, because like this side of my head looks shadowy. Because I have. All right, good night, Howie. Be well, brother. Be safe. Take care.
Howie.
Have a good one.
Let's see, where is it?
As always, pleasure having you here, brother. Hope everything is going well on the island. And hope you are getting some good harvests.
I'm gonna try this one. This one here. See,
Yeah, I really could. I could eat that little one, but I really don't feel like dying right now.
Yeah, don't die on the stair, Cliff. That would be bad.
Yeah, them stupid things are hot. Like, hot.
Some like it hot. Ooh.
Yeah, I should dry some. I should send some of these over to Blake. Be like, here, eat one of these and see what you think. And he'll be like, God damn, that's not what I was expecting.
Don't kill yourself.
And that's the funny thing too with peppers is, for a long time there, it was everybody was watching out for the little peppers because the little peppers were always the ones that kicked your butt. And then they started doing all these freaking hybrid peppers, which is like Jaloka X and freaking Reaper. And then you get this like purple Jaloka X Reaper pepper, which is hotter than Hades. And then for some reason, me over here, I'm growing these little tiny peppers that are still kicking you right in the pants because you don't expect it.
Well, is that what you're growing them in for the first place, though?
I'm just growing them to grow them. If they get hot, they get hot. But it's just, for some reason, I don't know what it is with that one plant. And at first, I didn't even know what plant it was. I had a bunch of peppers in a container, and they were all popping up. I had a bag of mixed seeds. I just tossed them in there one year, and I had a whole bunch of them pop up. Most of them kicked the bucket. This one, oh, sorry, no. Let me sit corrected here. So,
Hi, Deb.
Hey, Deb, how's it going?
Hey, Deb.
Must be at Walmart shopping.
I just had it when I was setting things up.
With the Tabasco peppers, basically what happened was I had a planter full of those. I had a little one that was, I don't know, about maybe 6-8 inches tall. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to put it in its own container. And I'm going to overwinter this one, see what happens. That thing is now almost 3 feet tall. Has 2 branches off of it. Just kind of split and shot up. It's in a little tiny pot. Like, it's in a pot maybe 6 inches wide, and it's like this deep. It's a little tiny ceramic pot. And I was thinking throughout the summer, that plant was not doing well. It was, a couple peppers here, a couple peppers there. I'd pick them off, trim them down. Was doing okay-ish, and like the last half of the season, plus putting it in the greenhouse, that thing has just decided to wake up and go poof. And that thing is loaded with peppers.
Oh, by the way, that the one I trimmed up, sorry, got little 1 inch long tufts on there already.
Nice.
All the nose, yes.
Yes, peppers are very weird. So
There you go.
There are 2 channels I recommend for watching growing peppers. James Prigioni is one of them. He does peppers, but he mostly does a lot of like vegetables. The other one is Millennial Gardener.
Yeah.
He does a lot of pepper plants. I have a video still that I have to post. He sort of inspired me on this one. I do mention him in the video itself physically. For like overwintering plants and keeping one plant alive for multiple years to get different yields. So depending on when you harvest your peppers, when you decide to trim your plant, it triggers the plant's growth hormones. So if you trim it like a couple of weeks before frost or like your winter season, it triggers that plant into growth mode. And you end up with a whole bunch of like new growth and a ton of peppers. And that's essentially what I kind of didn't do. I did that with my jalapeno plants. Because I had one jalapeno plant that was a bush. I trimmed off almost everything to turn it into a tree. I did the same thing with this guy. That thing started off as a little stick. And then it decided to start growing toward the sun. So I kept trying to turn my plants, but I didn't turn it fast enough every week to keep it going straight. So it kind of comes out of the ground, goes backwards like this, and then kind of folds forward all weird. And there is no physical way I can straighten that plant. Kansas City trip due to transmission problems. Yeah, because you said, wait, so Deb, if you're how are you heading home? Because I thought you said you didn't have a vehicle last week. Oh wow, you got a plugged solenoid inside of a tranny?
Yeah.
Well, that's usually what happens when you don't know what gender you are. Sorry, Jason, I had to.
I know. I was trying not to.
I'm sorry. I wasn't letting that one slide. That was way too easy. Oh, getting home from the mechanic. Well, if your brother's a mechanic, I thought he would have fixed it, or at least sort of resolved some of the issues. I mean, Colin, you were fine with the ceiling light, but
Too bright now?
oh, your face is whitewashed. It'd be like if I did this one with mine. I was like
I like
that.
the soft light.
Does that help?
Ooh, there we go. Now mine's perfect. Or do I look a little too dark? There we go. I think that's a little better. Don't look too whitewashed.
I had to use my phone because I couldn't find my other lamp.
And it's hanging on the wall behind you.
Huh?
I said your lamp is hanging on the wall behind you.
No, not that one. One like this.
By the way, that's a really odd spot for a light switch.
What?
Or he doesn't have a lift, can't pull the
Right
pin.
there?
Yeah,
That's right by the door.
but that's an odd spot for a light switch.
Right inside the door? No, it's not.
Normally, most doors or walls, they don't have like a 6-inch bump out and then a flat wall.
Oh, that's because that's the this room is really weird. It's the tiniest room in the house.
Is that a pocket door?
No.
See, now if that was a pocket door, that would make more sense.
No, it's not a pocket door. It's just a regular door.
Is that a closet? Oh, okay. That makes more sense now how that room is shaped.
Yeah.
I didn't know which
Behind-
way that door opened because of the camera angle's weird.
Yeah. That's my doorknob right there. I just got to
Yeah,
have
no, I
it.
figured that, but I didn't know which way that door opened.
Yeah. I got my closet is behind me here, over here, and it runs the whole side of the house towards Ian's room. So it kind of shares the closet with Ian, and it's a little weird. I'm just trying to find my other lamp. I had it earlier when I was cleaning and setting things up, and I set it aside, and I can't remember what I did with it. Which is
All
really
right, we'll
weird.
see you later, Deb. Have a drive safe. Catch you when you get home. Just let us know that you make it home first.
Where the hell did I put that? Brought all that stuff in here. Set things up.
No, you don't have any stuff in there.
It's gonna take me some while getting things organized in here. I don't have all my shelf. This is the only shelf I actually got anything on right now.
What are you doing over there, Jason?
Oh, you having another soda?
Ah.
All I know is I had fun today messing with my boss.
What'd you do to him?
Well, one of the guys that comes and gets product for the internet orders
Mm-hmm.
comes and says we need to get some wire and everything else. I get the wire down. We had to get the picker, go up and get it. Come down. We pull it all out. 175 feet of 6.3 direct burial. And get it all done, and then I didn't want to just roll it up and have it all loose rolled up, so I just grabbed one of the other old spools there that was almost empty, and I just swapped it out. So when we were rolling it back up with the frame on there, my finger got caught in the side of the plastic spool and the frame, so I split my my finger.
Ouch!
So I my blood's all over my hand. I finished rolling everything up. We put the picker away. I walk up there. I get in the into the boo-boo kit there on the wall. Boss comes around the corner, sees all the blood on my hand, turns a little white, and I looked straight at her and I said, "Are you going to faint on me?" And she's going, no.
Maybe. She's squeamish.
I think she's a little bit squeamish. Yes.
Side of blood does not affect me none. Whether it's mine or somebody else. I just figure that we have it all. We have it all. See, and that's the thing with most of us. It don't matter if we're in pain, lose a finger. We'll just finish the job.
Well, no, my partner in plumbing, I saw it. He was just, like kid, kind of like giggling a little bit. But you need help? I says no, not right now. And then I get up there, I'm starting to wash my hands. I go, oh, I can't resist it. So I pull up the Zebra, and I call them. And I go, Corman. He goes, I'm a mechanic, not a medic. That's the kind of fun that we have at work between him and I.
Do you have any former military in there?
Yes, several. He is. He's a CB.
Ask him where his CAC is.
Where's what?
His CAC.
Oh.
Actually, the first question you ask him is, aren't you late for something? We'll see what his response is.
Yeah, because he started out in Navy when he first got into the military. Then he transferred over to CBs.
I'm assuming CBs means short band, so like communications?
No,
construction battalion.
Ah.
That's what CB stands for.
Yeah.
I learned something new today.
It's like a bunch of clingers running around. Oh, we can use this. Oh, we can use this. Oh, we can hoard this. Here, don't tell anybody we have all this.
Oh, and if it's not nailed down, it's going to be acquired. If it is nailed down, they'll bring the tools to take it down.
Yeah, if it's not nailed down and CB sees it, he's going to grab it.
All right. Well,
they could probably strip a general's desk before he sits down after it gets delivered.
Yeah,
those guys can probably field strip a Jeep in like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah. Imagine.
No, they wouldn't just field strip it. They'd take the full Jeep and just not leave anything behind.
Yeah, field strip it. There ain't much of those military Jeeps. They used to come in a box. They'd take like 30 minutes to assemble.
It's 45 minutes I believe, is the
Hey,
42
right
to
back.
45 minutes.
Yes,
is
that's
actual
yes.
standard
When you used to
time.
mail the Jeeps home one piece at a time. No, like I said, you just imagine 30 MacGyvers all in one team.
Thing is, all it only takes is one to do the job.
Yeah, but you got 30 of them working as a team.
Oh, I know.
The A team has nothing on the CBs. Let's see. Let me check here.
Oh, let me correct myself about the Jeeps put together. The world record is 1 minute 16 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those things came in a box. I mean, it was literally.
Well,
They
they were
came in a small crate.
pre-assembled.
Do
No,
what?
They were like pre-assembled.
No.
no, they come in a box of pieces, and you had to put them together.
Oh yeah,
But the thing is, that was using a 18-man team with specific tasks, and each was completed in 1 minute 16 seconds. On average, it's usually 4 minutes after an airdrop in World War II.
Yeah, but in 4 minutes, you had like 8 guys putting shit together.
Oh, yep, and everybody knew what part goes where.
Yeah, it was like the only thing that came in the assembled package was the engine in the right spot. Otherwise, you still had to put the axles on.
Oh,
You had
engine
to-
and transmission.
Yeah, you had to throw the tires on, the windshield. Like the tires were in the back of the Jeep, just stacked in a square.
And I think the transmission was already installed.
Yeah.
yeah. Engine transmission in there. You just had to put the tires on.
No.
windshield
The
on.
engine was not installed. You had to put the engine in.
Really? I thought they were installed already.
I watched a video of a team doing it.
I think those might have been a
No.
quick drop in where you just kind of like dropped them in and like a lock pin key.
It's like the ones you got, the little plastic toy ones you got as a kid that you see everything move. It just popped right in. All they did is secure it, and they were, even with a full tank of gas, they didn't have to put gas in it. They just went and go.
Oh yeah, because they're not gonna. They can't airdrop you a freaking military off-road vehicle in the middle of the desert with no gas.
Yep.
I ain't got no gas in it.
I think there's a video on YouTube about it.
I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas.
I ain't got no gas in it.
I know that vehicle.
No, I still haven't seen that movie, and I have no idea what movie that is.
What?
When the guy says they ain't got no gas in it.
Okay, there's a video on Reddit for Jeeps about it. It took 48 seconds. It's showing it, but could be just because these guys knew what they were doing.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, that's putting it together. Now taking it apart's a whole different package.
No,
Now getting it to fit back in the box. That's the challenge.
I wonder if they said it all at the same time, right when they started going pit stop.
No, the one that would really like this sounds dumb. This has nothing to do with gardening or outdoors. But I would love to get one of the fuselage pod drop motorbikes.
you know how hard those things are to find, let alone getting.
Extremely. They did not make a lot of them.
There was a guy, who I think it's called Beards and Motorcycles or something like that, who actually found one. Give me a second. Let me get it going here. It's no sound, guys.
Yeah, see that it comes in a crate. The only thing that's assembled is literally the engine and the transmission framework.
But this one was already laid out, so this is getting a little bit faster instead of pulling it out of the crate. So
Yeah, see they just put the frame on there. There's the
see,
engine.
there's the engine being put in.
4 dudes lifting that thing. As always, don't die, Molly.
Breathe. Just breathe.
Yeah, there's the hood.
And it's gone.
Here they go. And it comes in a very small box. Surprisingly. Small box.
Yep.
I believe it's
How
like
long it took
6 foot by 4 foot by whatever the width of the Jeep is, like 4.5 foot. Something
they
like
just-
that, like 6 by 4 by 4. It's a small box. It's like the equivalent of like a coffin for 4 people.
But the thing is, that was quick. I don't care who you are.
Yes. Yeah, but that was also like 12 guys putting it together. One guy on each tire and the 4 dudes to lift the engine. Everyone else just assembling stuff. But again, you still have to put the axles. You have to literally put the drive shaft and the axles on.
Well, that
'Cause
one,
it
I
took-
think they had everything pre-assembled. It was already assembled. The axle was there. They just had to bolt the motor into the transmission. And it was probably like wing nuts if you even instead of regular bolts or something, make it faster.
It's probably like what you get on like a submarine door. You just get like that one handle. You just kind of twist lock it till it snaps, and then it holds it on there.
Yeah, probably something like that.
But it looked like the tires, when they put the tires on, those were actually, that guy was sitting there with the freaking wrench, spinning them on there. No Ugga Dugga at that point. There was no Ugga Duggas.
Now I got another one. It's the fat that when it hit where that shows the one that he did the world record back in 2020, and it's a whole different setup, and it's like 3 minutes and 48 seconds long. So I'm not going to show that, but.
Well, yeah, because they probably restocked, made those the same way they do the stock cars, where you got one bolt, pull a tire off, put it back on, one bolt, put it on.
I might watch it just because I want to see how fast they do it. And they're actually showing them with the drive shaft. No, they're using the bar to carry things.
Yeah, the 2 steel bars were just so they could lift the engine over.
Yeah.
Evening, Scott. How's it going?
Yep.
Hey, Scott. How you doing, brother?
What's going on?
Wow.
It's actually winding down.
Well, no, because on that one, the engine's already pretty much pre-built. The only thing it's doing is just attaching itself to the transmission line.
Into the frame.
Which would just be, again, it's the military, so it's probably like a slot drop-in where you have, like, the transmission shaft has kind of like a square to round U connection, and the same thing with the engine. Probably got the same thing on there, and it just kind of snapped in there. Once you have the engine weight in there, it's not going to slide out.
The fact that there's a competition, that's what makes it really interesting. But this one actually showed people putting in water in the radiator and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, that's going to all come in the kit, though. I mean, when you build it.
No, they probably did, but they actually showed them pouring in the gas and water and everything else. And they got it to run.
Yeah, because that was probably max, I would say 10, maybe 12-gallon gas tank.
I don't know.
So they would probably send you 2 jerry cans full of gas, and then probably, maybe gallon and a half, 2 gallons of water just to fill up the radiator so you're not burning out the engine.
Oh, we'd like to find somebody who actually did put those things together during that time.
Well, the one I'm watching, you can actually see them bolting everything together. Like each piece is being bolted in. You can see their hands going like crazy with the wrenches. And they're just
a lot more simplistic, making stuff like that.
They're just finger tightening them.
The main finger tightening works until while you're on the run, because depending on how long the bolt is, you got until the length of that bolt for that nut to fly off where that sucker falls apart.
Yep, you see a guy pouring in the oil, pouring in the water, pouring in the fuel. and they're not using like stock car tools. They're doing it by old school, wrenches and stuff.
Oh yeah, that guy had the square, which I still prefer that over that stupid angled ass pry bar
All right.
that comes with most standard cars now. It's like, oh, here's this thing with a weird 35-degree angle. You got the one nut size on the end of it, but then you have this screwdriver thing on the backside. I'm like, what the hell's the point of that?
I'll send you the link for this one, Cliff. This one's actually pretty good.
Because there's only one thing that I can possibly think of that you would need a giant half-inch wide flathead screwdriver on the end of a crowbar or pry bar.
Well, there's the link for anybody
And
who wants
that
to
is
watch
to
it.
pry the hubcap cover off. Yep, hubcap pop off. Yep, that's that. Right as I said that popped up, Scott.
Yeah.
I mean, technically it is one giant screwdriver, but again, at the same time, like I would rather have the star, or well, what they considered the star at that time, which was that three-way that still had the pry bar end on it, but you still had three different sized hubcaps. I mean, bolt
Lug wrenches.
lug nut.
I call it the four-way, Cliff, because my dad had a four-way.
Yeah, I called them a star. But no, because the four-way is this. When you say a four-way, I think of the one for water.
No, well, it's just like it. The one I got.
Essentially.
One for a different size things, but the thing is, only one of them you needed to worry about. Because all you have to do is grab the end and just put your hand on it. Just hit it, and it just spins.
No, I was gonna say no. I think you get them on faster with the four-way because you just basically loose hand one end and you just slap that sucker.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. That's probably what he was talking about. I've got one. I got one from my dad, and I still use it.
Get the wheel spinning and crank it. I mean, yeah, you can do it that way, but it's gonna be a little bit longer. I mean, yes, you can technically get them like really tight when you do that. Once it locks in there and you get that momentum from the wheel, but you really only depending on if you have a 5-star, 4-star, or 8-star, you have to tighten them a certain pattern. But essentially, once you get 3 of them tightened, you can drop the vehicle down, hand tighten the rest of them.
Well, I like doing it in a star pattern.
Well, yeah, if you have the 5, yes. If you have the 4, there's really no. You can do corner to corner, and that's it.
Or you can do the Renault.
Yeah.
Ian's got the weird 7-hole lug nuts thing on his.
Semi trucks or big trucks. Most of them will have 4, 5, or 6 as the standard. Once you start getting up to 8, that's like your bigger trucks. And then you've got the 10 or 12, which is semi trucks.
Well, Ian does have a 250, an F-250.
Yeah, so it should have 6.
No, he's got 7.
It's
a special edition.
Well, even with 7, as long as you've got it tightening them in even numbers is a pain in the butt. If you have an odd number, as long as you go the opposite of where you're at, no matter how you start, you will never get near the same bolt.
I call it like a star pattern because whatever you do, just keep on.
Yeah.
Just doing a star, you'll get the same result. I did get part of my parts for my truck today.
That's good.
I got the what is it? The brake pads and the rotors today. That's half the battle. Now it's going to get the calipers. I didn't have enough to get those at the same time. So
replacing the calipers, you just need to grease them.
No, mine blew. So I had
yeah.
So I have to have the money to replace them because then there's a core charge and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go down with
The
the
cord
money.
charge is really just a small reimbursement. Is really what you get from it.
$35.
It's like, yeah, that's usually what you get off buying brand new ones because they'll take the old ones, and they'll ship them down, they'll get them resurfaced, cleaned up, rebuilt, and then they'll sell them for the same damn price as a brand new one.
Well, mine needed replaced anyway. As soon as I get them fixed, I can get my. Scott said he'd come down and help me.
Wait, Scott, you got to bleed the main vein or you got to bleed the brakes? Yeah, you got to get your battery core. Usually get that when you buy a battery. If you swap in a new battery for an old battery for a new battery, that's where that core charge is at. Oh, got to bleed the brakes. Gotcha. Not the main vein, not the hose, not the snake.
I'm going to have to bleed mine once I get everything put back together. But at least I can start driving my truck again. As soon as it started going, it went out. That's when I stopped driving it. So I parked
That's good.
Ever since.
Well, it's not like you've needed to go anywhere.
No, but it doesn't hurt. It gets a little, stir crazy when you can't just go anywhere you want to go.
Okay, you got legs, use them. They may not work 100%, but you got legs, use them.
But I can't get to places where I want to go, which is out hunting, and the places I want to go hunting are like 10 to 20 miles out.
Yeah, well, that also costs money. You're not spending any money sitting at home, so
I know.
That's how I look at it.
No, it's not costing me money because I already have gas in the tank. I was going to get there. I can hunt and come back. I already have the ammo. I don't need any extra ammo.
Yeah, but you got to drive over there. Pay for whatever you got to pay for either parking or overnight pass or whatever.
Nope. I already have my license. It's like a 6-year license. So I've already got all that stuff paid for. Me not using it.
Still, depending on where you're going, don't you have to still pay for like weekend pass or whatnot?
Nope. Public hunting area, dude. Doesn't cost me anything.
Oh man, I wish I could hunt in the public. Be a lot less dumb people. Or at least a lot less dumb people.
Where I want to go is Bailey's Wildlife Management Area. It's like 6 miles south of Newton right now. And while Iowa does have an open carry, I don't feel comfortable trying to walk 12 miles with a 22 on my back.
Scott, that has got to be the second or third dumbest shit I've heard coming from somebody saying they tried to drop their car off at Walmart for something. That is surprisingly, that is the second time I've heard that exact comment saying that Walmart won't work on your car because your brakes don't work. What the fuck do my brakes have to do with my oil? That's like saying they can't replace the windshield wiper fluid because you have a flat tire.
Well, I need to, once I get mine done, I got my brakes done. I'm going to go get an oil change because it needs one. It's time. It's been sitting long enough.
I just did mine. They tried them. I went to get my freaking oil change, and them bastards tried to get me with an additional $3,000 worth of maintenance. I don't need it. The truck is 3 years old. They tried to get me with.
Did you go to the dealer?
Yes, because that's where I usually get, because I have my stuff is under warranty, so I go over there. I don't have to pay shit.
Right. They're trying to get you to pay money when you don't have to.
Yeah, so they're trying to get me on rodent proofing the inside of my cab, which, because it was dusty. I don't have rodents down here because we have too many damn things eating the rodents. I have bugs and lizards, and yes, lizards can get inside your vehicle along with small cats and squirrels.
But they eat bugs.
Oh yeah, no, they tried to get me with needing new tires. New tires was going to cost me almost $900, and yes, I do need to get those ones, but I just didn't feel like doing it at that time.
Well, I need new tires on one of them, but
I'm surprised they didn't try to get me to get a new window, even though my window's busted in 2 spots. That would have been another like $500.
Well, they probably don't do windows.
Oh, they tried to get me with an in-cab filter. They took a picture of it and sent it to me, and I'm like, it's got like 4 leaves in it, dude. I can take that home, hit that with my air hose at the house, and stick it back in and be fine. That was like $43 just for that. I mean, y'all are out your damn
Expensive.
mind.
Yeah, those are usually like what, $20 at the checker.
Yeah, I go to like AutoZone, freaking whatever, get one for like $20, 15, $20. Put it
Yeah,
in
you
my
can do it
car.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's $26 for our van.
But I'm like, I don't even need to replace it. It wasn't even dirty. It just had a couple of sticks, like some small sticks that have made it through, and like a couple of leaves.
You can just tap it out and do
Yeah,
the
I can
same
hit,
thing.
like I said, I've got an air compressor and an air hose. I can blow it out and be fine.
Yeah, it lasts another 3,000 miles.
Probably
Or
last
more.
me another 40,000 miles. Like, I have not replaced that air filter once since I bought the damn thing.
Right.
Yeah, they wanted
Mine's a lot older because mine's a 2001. Mine's a lot older.
they wanted an AC recharge. No, thank you. That was like $800.
No. You know what my
Right, they weren't trying to
is?
get me
I
with a
rolled down the
fluid change.
windows. I just
Say
rolled
what?
down the windows. I know how to recharge my own air
I
conditioner.
can just go to the damn. I got a freaking vacuum tank. Like I got a compressor and a vacuum tank. I can suck that stuff out. If there's a leak, I can put leak detector in there, figure out where it's coming at, seal the leak, and recharge my AC unit
Yeah.
for less than $40. I can get that thing completely fixed if there's an issue. But there's not an issue because the vehicle's only 3 years old. That's what I'm saying. They're like, oh, you AC recharge. No, I don't. Those things are good for like 10, 15 years before you even got to do anything. It's a completely sealed unit. The only problems, I mean, where I live, yes, there's a possibility of dry rot, but that's only if it's visible to the sun. Like, yeah, they tried to get me with all sorts of stuff, and I was like, no, I'm going to pass on every one of these. So I just came in for an oil change.
Just tell them,
As
all I want
recommended.
is an oil change. No more, no less.
Rest of the fluids I can fix myself. I can add transmission fluid, I can add antifreeze, I can add radiator fluid, window wiper fluid. That thing takes like 1.5 gallons, that thing is huge reservoir on that sucker, by the way. But yeah, no, they try to get me with all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna pass on this. And again, I'm honestly surprised they weren't trying to get me with a new windshield.
That's how dealers make their money.
As if selling a used vehicle for $40,000 versus buying a brand new one for the exact same price makes absolutely no sense to me.
I got a tire with an air leak, but the tread's fine. So I'm trying to figure out where the air leak is.
Spray bottle, soap water.
I can't kneel down to look.
Use a chair.
I can't get down that low.
Are you sitting or standing right now?
I'm sitting, but I can't go low as where the tire's at. I'm a lot higher than where my tire's at.
Are you driving a vehicle with like 8-inch tires?
I'm sorry. I mean, if it's got a hole down there, there's no way I could get down low enough to see it.
You put it on a jack, you lift the tire off the ground, and you spin it and spray it.
In order to put the jack in, I got to get on the ground, which I can't do.
Just slide it under where the axle's at.
I still have to go down where see where it hooks up.
Is it on the front tire or the back tire?
Back. I've tried kneeling, but I can't get down. I mean, leaning on my knees and looking, but I can't get down low
Tell
enough.
Ian to help.
Yeah, we tried, but we said, Dad, I need an impact wrench.
Yeah, to get the tire off.
Yeah, we were gonna swap it out, but I replaced the one. He helped me replace the one in front, but I couldn't do the one in the back because it's when it's leaking. But the tread's fine. I just try to figure out why it's leaking.
Probably got a nail in it somewhere.
Well, if it's not a nail, then it's the only other thing it could be is probably be the
Valve stem or a bad
valve
seal.
stem. But
Yeah.
Jenny's got a little battery powered air pump that we use to pump up the tires. It's got a slow leak.
Yeah, I've got one on my. I've got the same problem on mine, but they're telling me it's because I need to buy new tires, which is technically true. I've had those tires for 3 years, but I don't go anywhere. The farthest I went was to Iowa.
And back.
Yeah.
Well,
Otherwise,
you
I
did.
don't drive more than like 25 miles a day. Oh yeah, if not good tires, yeah, Sharp Rock will do you in. But see,
Or I could
I
just. I mean,
drive
I'm
around with a
thinking.
patch kit.
Well, I'm going to take it. The one tire we took off because it was completely bald. I replaced it with a good tire. Take it over to Car Country and just replace it with a better tire.
Yeah, see, I cheat. I just carry one of those like Walmart tire patch kits.
Well, I can't really do that right now.
I figured for like what the main kit's like $12. You get the the rougher plunge, and then you get like 6 rubber seal strips.
No,
And
I've
then
seen them. I've seen that done. I just can't. I can't kneel down and.
no, I understand that, but yeah, that thing has saved like 4 different vehicles at work because everybody keeps getting holes in their tires or runs over a nail. So I yank it out. I'm like, hold on, give me a second. I need like 10 minutes. Jam that plunger in there, rough up the rubber, get my plunger out, stick the rubber piece through there, and jam it in the hole and yank it out and cut off the ends.
I mean, I've seen where they got that one rubber hose looking thing. You just like jam it in the hole, twist it,
Yeah,
and
it's like
it pops right out.
it's a weird like Teflon rubber.
Yeah. If I could get the tire off to check and do that, I would do that. But we're not in the right spot yet. I do need to get an impact wrench for other reasons, but I just haven't had a chance to find one yet.
Wait, Scott, which one are you talking about? You using a bean and corn stubble to patch a tire, or are you talking about those like Walmart tire patch kits? Because yeah, I had like 4 of those in one tire.
Be well,
All right, good night,
Cecilia.
Cecilia. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
Nice to see ya.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I did all that well on this live either. I don't think I've seen that number drop, get higher than 7. Yeah, the plug kits, yeah. I mean, and the thing is, once you buy most of the plug kit, the only thing you got to buy is the refills, and the refills are like $4.99 for like 6 more of them things.
Yeah, that's if you have that kind of hole in your tire. That's the only issue.
Well, if any sort of hole you get, either nail, screw, as long as the hole's no wider than like 1/8 of an inch, you're
Yeah,
fine.
but you can't. If it's a valve stem, then it's a whole different ball game.
If it's the valve stem that's a problem, that's when you need to take it into a dealership. But like again, if you run over a nail and you got a slow leak, you yank out the nail with pliers, you tag it
Well,
with.
that's what I'm hoping it is. That's what I'm hoping it's an easy fix. But without knowing it, I can't move my truck right now to find out. Well, I can, but I can't stop right now. So I got to wait.
Well, just get a bottle with some spray. Get a bottle with some like Dawn dish soap.
Oh, I've got one of that all set up, ready to go. I just can't, look. That's my biggest issue.
Spray the valve stem. If you've got air in the tire, spray the valve stem. If you start seeing bubbles, that's where your problem's at.
Yeah, I wish I could change that myself. It'd make things a lot easier.
Guess what?
Chicken butt?
No. Got the Mahindra back yesterday.
The what the heck? You got the Mahindra?
His tractor
came back yesterday to the mother-in-law. So
what was wrong with it?
Tractor to use now.
Sabotage. Huh?
Sabotage.
From who?
I'll go over it a different day.
Okay.
It looks like this will be a interesting topic for Wednesday.
Yeah. But it's all back together. It's all running.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I know what's going on. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, Scott.
Oh my gosh, that's just crazy.
Okay, Jethro.
Scott, be
He's over there
careful.
trying to pull a Mario Andretti with no brakes.
No, Jethro.
Jethro Bodine.
Yeah.
It was the first episode of the clan, Beverly Hillbillies, where his
Oh,
mom.
the brakes will be here next week.
Yep. I told you. I thought you told you to get fixed. Get rid of those brakes. I did. They come in next week. So yeah.
Oh, that is the
No
worst.
power.
No power
You haven't got the
steering.
power steering fixed yet. Oh geez.
Well, the problem with fixing power steering, depending on the vehicle, that is worse than driving it without power steering. You have to take apart half the damn engine compartment just to get to the power steering column. You have to disassemble the power steering column. Then you got to fix any seals that are broken on the power steering column. And that's assuming it's not the power steering reservoir.
Or the pump.
Yes. So, yeah, sometimes it's better just to not fix the power steering and just hard drive that like you driving an 1840s semi truck.
Or a 1971 Ford F-100, which I grew up driving.
I've had multiple vehicles where it was just cheaper to just not fix the power steering.
It did work on your upper body strength, though.
Oh, shit, yeah, it does. I had a 65 Dodge van, had power steering. That thing was still a turd to turn.
Oh, I bet. No,
Oh, he's got it fixed. He did fix the power steering.
Okay. Well, Scott, if you didn't get my voicemail, I officially got notification from my workplace yesterday. I am off work until February 5th at the very least, until the doctor sees me again.
That is true, Scott. Those steering wheels were like 2 foot wide.
Yeah.
A little bit more leverage than your standard, 18-inch
Like this
steering
big.
wheel?
It was like that big. Yeah. I loved my F-100.
Yeah, those steering wheels on that side were things were about the same width as your damn tire frame or your hubcap or what the rims. There you go, rims.
Yeah, but they were pretty much EMP proof, so I didn't have to worry about it because they actually had a mechanical, distributor.
That's what I'm saying. Anything with a distributor cap, as long as you unplug the power before an EMP strike, you can plug that bastard right back in and keep driving.
Only problem you can have to watch out is CME, which is very similar. You can't plan for that.
Yeah, they can kind of predict, more or less predict when a CME is going to hit.
Well, no, they will say, "Oh, it was going to hit now," but the thing is, they can't predict exactly when. They're always off about an hour or 3 days, depending on where you're at.
Here's the thing: if you got a steel garage, as long as your garage is grounded, you're pretty much in a Faraday cage. So even if a CME hits, your vehicle's going to be fine.
Yeah, but my dad, we didn't have a garage.
Which is again why most of those vehicles, even after nuclear strikes, still ran.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
Anything from 78 prior survived, usually.
as long as they had a mechanical fuel pump.
Oh yeah,
A lot of them did. As long if the engine, if the
back in
engine was
71,
turning,
yes, that's all they had. There was no electronic fuel injection, so you didn't have to worry about it. Now, my 2001, not so much. Ian's got a 98, so his is a little different. Not by much. It looks exactly like mine, but it's not the same thing. Same body type, but not the same truck. His is a 250, and mine's a 150.
Yeah, I've only got 3 people in here. Damn.
Now, there used to be a way you turn old Chevy pickups into a older version by swapping out the distributor, or the carburetor or something like that. Because the older style would bolt on.
Yeah, a lot of them did. A lot of them had the modified, transferable from versions of before or after.
Yeah, because it was the same four bolts basically. You pop the old one, the new one off, put the old one off, put the new one on, and if it was a mechanical one, you advance it until it would run, and then you're good to go mechanically wise. You just drive it like normal. But they don't do that anymore because they don't want you to work on it.
No, they don't want you to not spend money.
They want a disposable society, which I don't like.
Yeah, I went from exactly. It's the only way they can make money because all the stuff they made back in the day lasted.
Yeah, I told you who started all that, didn't I?
Yeah, car manufacturers because they're a bunch of greedy bastards.
Mm-mm. Light bulb companies. They got sued and they lost. They decided to make an inferior light bulb because the light bulbs they were making up until that point were so good they would last forever. Like
Oh, you mean like the one that's still in that Chicago fire department
Exactly.
that just sits there because it had like a half-inch wide filament?
Yep, that's reason why.
Still
Because
sitting there
if
to
everybody
this
had
day.
that bulb, they would not be buying bulbs anymore.
Yeah, that bulb was made in like the 1930s.
Older. It's over 100 years old.
Yeah, because it never gets turned off.
Yeah, but
Oh,
still.
that bulb stays on. They wired it. There's no on and off switch.
Yeah, the worst thing you do for a light bulb is turning it off and on.
Well, here's the thing: is they have a camera on that bulb, and so you just go.
Eventually,
you go
it will burn out, but
eventually, yeah.
I have a feeling the firehouse will burn to the ground before that light bulb actually extinguishes itself manually.
Oh yeah. The grid will go down before the bulb does.
Probably. I'm pretty sure that bulb has seen a couple of power surges, and that bulb was just like, whatever.
It's still going. Yeah, I knew about my dad talked about that transmission, the carburetor thing before, because he was an auto mechanic in the Marine Corps.
A jet ski engine on a go-kart.
If you do that, I would definitely want to see it.
Man, that'd be one hell of a fast go-kart.
Did you see the guy who put an actual gas motor in a Power Wheel?
No, I've seen all the dads that modify their Power Wheels for their kids, or they use a Makita snap-in battery or like a DeWalt battery.
Oh yeah, bigger, better
like,
battery. Yeah,
they go like 5 miles faster than they're supposed to.
Oh, the newer ones, they actually go about 30, 40 miles an hour.
It's not as funny as when the guy with the smart car pulled that engine out and put in a 1100cc motorcycle engine in there.
Oh, Jesus.
That thing screamed.
Oh, I did hear something that's probably going to make some people scream. So this guy bought a Tesla, and he could not afford the money they were going to cost him to replace the battery. So he yanked the motor and put it in a gas engine.
Yeah. Oh, did you not hear that they recalled every Tesla truck they've made?
Really?
Yes, 3,800 of them.
Wow.
Because of some random stupid bullshit. And I'm just sitting here, I'm like, you morons. I'm like, everyone that has bought a Tesla, you should have your brain examined. I'm sorry.
I'm surprised how big they are. I thought they were smaller.
No, it is an ugly ass truck. I've seen them. I've
They're
run
not
across
a truck. They're not even an SUV. They are an abomination. They're just a vehicle.
Yeah.
Unless you can use it to haul something or pull something, it's not a truck.
Stainless steel bullshit on wheels. You might as well be driving a smart car.
No, smart cars are faster.
Ooh, 12-foot jet ski and a 12 John boat. Man, that thing had to have been screaming down the water.
I heard somebody use it had to be CGI or AI about a guy put a Johnson motor on some pontoons with a lawn chair.
Nope, that
Found
was
it
not CGI.
that was real.
Yes,
Oh my gosh! I thought that was
hillbillies do some weird shit.
I thought that was a Floridian that did that, and the cops were chasing him.
Yep. No different than putting motorized like a motor in a freaking couch and then driving that down the highway doing 85.
I've seen people do that.
Yes.
Oh, about the motorized beer coolers. You've seen those, right?
Yeah. Same does the same as a motorized suitcase.
Dano, it was just an expression.
Of course, Dano pops in literally like a minute before I'm about to end this.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no. Smart cars. I've seen a dude put a V6 or a six-cylinder in a smart car. Good Lord, you want to see a smart car disappear in a half a second? That thing's gone down the highway like poof, magic.
I've been. It's sometimes when I see those little smart cars, I have an overwhelming urge to put a giant key on the top of it and make it go.
Oh, when I see smart cars on the road, I have to restrain myself from hitting them.
I know, but I still want to strap a giant key on the top of it and watch it spin as it goes down the road.
Oh, we got down here somebody has a freaking slug bug with one of them stupid ass things on the top of it or on the back of it.
Yeah.
And then they got this big tail that goes right up the back window and onto the hood.
Yeah.
I'm just like, people.
Well, the thing is, I will not call a new Volkswagen a Beetle because it's not a Beetle. A bug, because the original bugs are 78s.
Yeah, Deb, that is ridiculous. 90 in fourth gear. But all right, folks.
Yeah, I'm winding down.
A little early tonight. Normally I would stay a little bit longer, but it's been one of those days, and honestly, if I want to keep going, I'm just gonna end up drinking more. I got to work in the morning, and unfortunately, I have to deal with all the football morons. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Grace, Deb, Scott, Colin, Jason, Molly, Jenny, Ian, if he happens to be there, everyone.
He's in his room, which is over that way, and Jenny's in our room.
Dano as well.
Yeah.
Also drops Howie and Cecilia. And Blake. Oh, and also Phil.
Spicy.
Thank you all for joining me. We'll catch you guys on the next one. This is going to be Fox It Outdoors signing off, as well as
get out there and slap a rat.
Yep, and he's out of here.
All right, catch you all in the next one.